Écoutez, audio,
You are listening to podcasts from the Mediterranean New Chance Network. We have given the floor to actors of professional integration in the Mediterranean region. They will be sharing their best practices with you. We are today with Ivan Toscano, Project Desk Officer for CNOS FAP, to speak about one fundamental topic, the training of the trainers. Good morning, Ivan. I'll let you introduce yourself and your structure.
Good morning. My name is Ivan Toscano, and I work as Program Officer and National Responsible of the European and International Projects for the CNOS FAP Federation. CNOS FAP is part of the Salesian International Network of Training Centers, active in 108 countries, and is an Italian association which groups and coordinates 60 Italian Salesian training centers who provide public services in vocational guidance, initial, higher and continuous vocational education and training, following the educational methodology of St. John Bosco.
Thank you, Ivan. When did CNOS FAP decide to develop a specific methodology to train the trainers?
Well, I would say since the creation of the Federation, the National Office of CNOS FAP has been precisely developed to coordinate the activities of the 60 training centers of the Federation and for the purpose of training and updating its trainers, managers and staff. So CNOS FAP Human Resource Skills development and continuous professional development is one of the key pillars envisaged by CNOS FAP in its internationalization strategy in order to enhance the quality and relevance of its training offer.
Considering this experience, what would be CNOS FAP main recommendation to carry out an effective training?
Let's say I'll start from collecting the needs of the trainer and transform them into the training opportunities. This is the first important thing. Providing staff and management with structured training opportunities is another important issue. We do it through using different funds and planning complementary activities in order to foster continuous training development paths. Framing staff professional development into a strategic plan, as an example, detailing for each single action not only the learning outcome to be achieved by a single participant, but also the impact expected for the whole office in terms of improved performance, as an example, can be very, very important.
Ivan, you've just mentioned the importance of carrying out needs analysis. What is CNOS FAP methodology on this?
Well, CNOS FAP organizes annual seminars whose objective is the programming and of training activities of each upcoming year, based on the needs expressed by the trainers participating in these events. The seminars, as well as all the training schemes implemented by CNOS FAP, are mainly organized and delivered at sectorial level. That means for all the vocational fields and trades where we offer training opportunities, like industrial mechanics, electricity, auto and hospitality.
How is the content, the plan of the training defined?
First of all, the content of the training is defined through a document prepared by CNOS FAP and entitled Training Plan for Trainers that guides all the steps required to promote and innovate the training processes. The document is presented annually to the Ministry of Labour in Italy for validation. The content and objectives of each training are then mainly defined at sectorial level, as I said previously. Each national sectorial working group, led by a national coordinator, plan during the seminars and deliver throughout the year its own capacity building path for all the group.
Okay. Which tools are used to evaluate the impact of these trainings?
Okay, we use many. First of all, we use satisfaction questionnaires. Then, in addition, we make an evaluation through focus group composed of different staff levels and made periodically. We use that to assess the satisfaction of the training received, the usefulness and usability of the acquired skills, the need of receiving further training. Then, the impact of the training for the whole office is also measured. To this aim, we use the competency-based and output-oriented methodologies, also fully endorsing European tools to plan, assess and evaluate the impact achieved by trainings. For instance, we use the learning agreement, which we develop and sign between the organizers and the beneficiaries of the training. The learning agreement is a really useful tool we used to co-define and agree on not only the learning outcomes, but also on the assessment methods and on the outputs to be produced, performances that the all vocational training center beneficiaries should achieve. To make an example, this is done in order to assess if and to which extent the competencies have been cascaded in the working environment and which impact the training generated in terms of improved quality and relevance of the service offered.
Ivan, can you explain the interest for your federation to cooperate with other Mediterranean stakeholders and take part in projects of the Mediterranean Youth Network?
Sure. As part of the Salesian family, let's say that Federation CNOS FAP is fully engaged in co-planning and developing vocational training and employment-oriented programs and strategies in Europe and at the international level. We used to do this together with VIS, which is an Italian NGO and partner of the Mediterranean Youth Network. Through this, CNOS FAP built a partnership with many members of the network to plan and implement an Erasmus Plus K-Action 2 project, which is actually ongoing. So in our mind, of course, the project represents a first step of the strategy leading to the full membership of CNOS FAP inside MED&C network.
Thank you very much, Ivan, and see you soon for a new podcast of the Mediterranean Youth Network.
Thanks to you.
This podcast was prepared by the IECD and produced by Calliope Agency.